everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You can feel the energy here in the BMO Harris Bradley Center. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland. And now they'll try to tie up the season series at 2 wins apiece. They've taken 1 game out of 3 so far.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played. But they happen to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving in at the 1. Now here's Antetokounmpo, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Parker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Parker's got the first points up on the board for the Bucks. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to Chicago.
They played well enough to win that game. It really could have gone either way.
Yeah, you've got to play the entire 4 quarters. I mean, they played well for 3.5. You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
The defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Love with the screen for LeBron. He dishes it to Mozgov, and he gets it to go. Mozgov's got his first points of the game. And speaking of LeBron's leadership, trying to will this Cavs team to a title, one of his greatest challenges.
And Kevin, the expectations are just so high. He may have had less talent around him in his first stint in Cleveland, but after winning titles in Miami, anything less seems like a step back.
Kicks it out to Love. James wide open. That's in there. Love with the assist.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except 3-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The 3 ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
You know, going back to Giannis, he has the physical makeup and skill set to be a triple-double guy. I mean, there's no reason that he shouldn't be able to fulfill his potential except consistency. That's the area he's got to tighten up.
Good on the second free throw.
And talking about Giannis, he was clearly one of the very best players in that 2013 draft. Selected number 15 overall by the Bucks. And if you looking back, to me, that's what we have to call a steal with the kind of player he's developed into.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. How'd you find out, Doris?
Guys, with the season series of 1 and 2, they feel that they have seen what does and doesn't work against this team. Coach told me that playing patient and smart in their offensive sets was the big difference between their wins and their losses. If they can do that, he feels they'll end the season with a series split. We'll see.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
I think that means they must work as a complete unit out there, cooperate, sharing the ball, and try to limit the one-on-one play.
And if they can do that, they will have success shooting the basketball. I think it's guaranteed.
And here is Irving with an average of around around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been a constant for them. And he gets the bucket. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass him.
Now here's Ennis. There's the screen in the corner. Middleton with it. Off target with his three.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mosna. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ennis dishes to Monroe. From 7, Moskov with the ball. But they'll get another chance. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. Offline with his three.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Smith on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Charlotte.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Bucks trail by 6. Ennis with the ball. Screen by Monroe. Ennis passes to Monroe. Antetokounmpo against James. Shot clock at 6. It's Monroe, high post. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Screen by Monroe. Monroe sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Shot to stop the run. Puts up the baby hook. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
In the corner, it's James. And another three for Cleveland.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
And the rejection by Love. Smith outside. Pass to James. Fires from deep. And it's Smith that time on the assist by James. And that's now 6 points for J.R. Smith.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. And take a look at the Cavaliers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Milwaukee. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah, it's full makeover time now, guys. I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7, and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And so Monroe nails both of them.
And Greg Monroe really has had a good young career despite playing out of position for much of it. He has the size and skill set of an agile center, but was made to play power forward in Detroit once they drafted Andre Drummond. And that took some getting used to.
No good from Irving. Bucks trail by 8. Ennis hits to Middleton, and it's Monroe at the elbow. Good D from Love. We're talking about Greg Monroe, and Greg, you gave us a nice little synopsis. He doesn't have, Clark, the long-range jumper teams are now asking out of that position in this day and age in the NBA.
Yeah, more teams want that stretch power forward. He's not super athletic. Where he does his greatest damage is in the painted area. There's still value in that.
It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
To the paint, stolen by Monroe. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Can't hit from 12. The Cavaliers leading by 6. The feed now to Love. Wide open look. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thompson against Antetokounmpo. Monroe with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Parker. 4 on the shot clock. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's now 6 points for Jabari Parker. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Love with the screen on Parker. On the wing, James. Love outside. Trying to get back on track. But they get it back. Love with another miss. Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo against Love. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Irving attacking. What a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other all-stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Plumlee, he's checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Parker. Vaughn's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Ennis. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here is Bayless. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA. And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson. To the paint, here's Plumlee. Good D by Thompson.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest, and I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds to Thompson. Let's go. Jefferson's shot is off.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Here's Vaughn. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Here's Plumlee. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And so he draws the foul on the shot, and a trip to the line to shoot 2.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for him.
He throw good. Iman Shumpert. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Both shots good from the stripe.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved, just like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Jefferson has a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Jefferson's got his first 3 points of the game. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Here's Bayless. And there's the pass to Vaughn. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Cleveland leading by 6. Dellavedova kicks to Jefferson. Dishes it to Shumpert. Shot no good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Vaughn. Shumpert with some nice D. Here's Jefferson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jefferson's got 5.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Henson with the screen, and Bayless kicks to Henson. A beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
The screen from Thompson. Shumpert up top. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in. And as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
There is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. And it's Mozgov in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Vaughn. Offensive rebound. Henson.
A moment now to see the numbers for Middleton. 10th in free throw shooting, 15th in three-point shooting, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And yeah, you know, he's the real deal at the foul line. You want him at the line for you in crunch time.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That's good from Henson. After you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Wow, right. That one is no good. Cleveland leading by 5. LeBron kicks to Irving. Here's Vaughn. And it's Bayless in the corner. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Shoots from the baseline. That one a little long.
And talking about Henson, obviously the great length helps him as a shot blocker. The young center is also very quick off his feet. He's averaged around 2.5 blocks a game over the past 2 seasons. He's also been contributing some as a rebounder, though really needs to add some weight to kind of take it to that next step.
Getting back to Henson, last year was an odd one. I mean, he was starting. Then in February, he was benched in favor of Zaza Pachulia. That might be a hint to Henson that he needs to put a little more work into his game to maintain a place in the rotation.
The first free throw is good. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1-8. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
Swing by Monroe. Middleton dishes to Parker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Parker's got 8 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
And stolen by LeBron. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Middleton against Smith. James left side. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together. But the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
6 to shoot. 16 feet away. Bayless's shot is off.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Stolen by Middleton. He feeds it to Ennis. Kicks it to Bayless. Down low. Parker's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
You know what? Great D that time for Middleton. Bucks trail by 9. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
Got to get going. Here's Parker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Jabari Parker, as a rookie, drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins. There was much debate about which of these players, which of these prospects would be better NBA players. What do you think?
Well, I think both show they're very capable
shots.
of being stars in the league. Parker got off to a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he had the ACL injury. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year.
And that one falls for Parker.
And when you compare Wiggins and Parker, really 2 different types of players. I mean, Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also, tremendous maturity for such a young player.
And Parker drops them both.
And, you know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins, guys, I mean, that debate could last a long time. Both guys have the look of perennial all-stars. It could be the number of championship rings that ultimately separates you.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Played great. Was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly. Very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
Cleveland on defense. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bayless. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And for Parker, he could have been in the Rookie of the Year running with this play, scoring just over 12 points a game, shooting almost 50% before the injury ended the season.
The shot's good. And it's 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Ennis misses.
And even in the short glimpses of last season, you could see that Parker was the real deal. I mean, he had no problem finding ways to score. And even with his injury setback, he's still a great player for years to come.
The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first free throw is good. So Irving nails both of them.
How about the night Irving has had? He has 8 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been in attack mode, and that's what led to those points at the line.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Bucks trail by 10. Now Ennis. Here's the screen. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. Monroe against Lowe. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got 8.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Irving attacking, and Parker with the block. And now here's Ennis, the fast break opportunity. That's good. Bayless has got his second basket of the night.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Irving kicks to Smith. Rejected by Monroe. Here's Dellavedova, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Bayless the pass to Monroe. He kicks it to Parker. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Irving attacking. Jacks up a 3. And James gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Ennis And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. On defense, Cleveland. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Bayless. Passes to Monroe. Made that one only his fourth of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Love with the screen for James. Love with a wide open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Bucks trail by 11. And here's Ennis. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why change? I mean, that's 8 straight points in the paint. And they have now turned this into a physical game.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Monroe right side. Parker drives in, and the shot is good. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Smith. Left side, Love. And another shot. Fry, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
They've owned the offensive glass here in the second.
And making a point of getting in there and vying for missed shots.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. Double team on Parker. Back to Monroe. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. 5th best, the Bucks.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Cleveland leading by 9. Smith kicks to Irving. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Love. The second effort, and the layup is good. Fry's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
Interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today? Numbers for James, putting up about 25 points per game, 6 assists and 7 rebounds, and he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
A different look for Milwaukee. Plumlee is checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Jabari Parker, and it's Vaughn in for Ennis. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. There's a good screen. And And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score, he can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively. You go see Jared.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Shumpert. 8 points his last outing. Here's Irving. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And how good has he been at the line?
He sure has been. I mean, you could tell that he had that nice rhythm right from the start. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season. But you really have to admire and like the way that he's taking it to the defense right now.
So Irving nails both of them. Here is Bayless. 6 points for him. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Jefferson.
And, you know, you hear everybody talking about Giannis's potential. I mean, look at the athleticism coupled with his measurables. I mean, that is just off the chart.
For Giannis, it's not just his physique and length. Clark, he moves insanely well for a guy that size.
Yeah, Giannis also might not be done growing, Kevin. Right. How scary is that? I mean, you know, he could be a legit 7-foot shooting guard when it's all said and done. That would be something to see.
Free throw is good from Antetokounmpo. Cleveland leading by 9. Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Here's Bayless. Sweet little floater. Bayless has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Inside, here's Thompson and the powerful one-handed slam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Bucks trail by 9. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Henson. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Here's Shumpert. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. Bucks shooting 43% for the game. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's coming off a 34-point game against Chicago.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score. And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. That one misses.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
On the wing, Thompson. The screen from Thompson. And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Vaughn, the pass to Bayless. To the inside. Henson. Mozgov with the block. And they get it back. And it's slammed in by Plumlee. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Picked by Mozgov. Irving drives in. Here's Thompson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, and you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. That free throw good from Thompson.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And so he hits both. Bucks trail by 12. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here is Bayless, covered by Irving. Bayless dishes to Plumlee. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Now Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. Plumlee with the steal. On Antetokounmpo. The shot is off. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cleveland ahead, up by 12. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, with LeBron and another dominant first half, how do you measure the balance between riding your hot hand and making sure the other guys around you are finding their rhythm?
We just got to be aggressive. All of us, including myself, got to continue to be aggressive in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, they can't stand around and just watch him.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
The field goal percentage was off the Chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal percentage was off the charts, Ernie. It was well planned, well executed. They took very few bad shots, and that needs to be the focus from here on out. More smart basketball, don't try to do too much, and open the door for a comeback.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on the defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
Welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Chris Middleton is out there with Ennis, and it's Monroe in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Middleton on the wing, and there's the feed to Monroe. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. And so here's Cleveland. Irving kicks to LeBron, and he gets it to go. LeBron's got 19 points.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And here's Ennis. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Ennis. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Pass to Ennis. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks trail by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo gets a very good look and converts. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Irving dishes to LeBron. Love with the screen on Antetokounmpo. James kicks to Love. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Love's got 6.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league. check out some of the stats for Kyrie Irving. He's averaging 19 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014, and in the very first leg of that contract promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
And James drills them both.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 21 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Monroe with a screen on Love. Monroe against James. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. It's a pick by Love. In the corner, Smith with it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 8 points for J.R. Smith.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
One thing about Greg Monroe, he is a highly skilled big.
He really is. I love the fact that he can do so much. He can post you up, he can pop out and knock down the 15-footer. He's an outstanding passer, and at his size, those are skills that have served him and his teams well.
And that one falls for Greg Monroe.
And getting back to Greg Monroe, guys, he made some subtle strides last season. Best rebounding average of his career, up to 75% on his free throws. And how about this little nugget? Not one three-point attempt last season. That tells you he's starting to mature.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you know, with some people, they'll always find something wrong with Monroe's game. He'll never make the all-defensive team. He kind of looks like he's playing at half speed, but he produces, and he does it within the team confines.
Love the pass to Smith. Smith missing again.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Got a piece of it. Parker with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Inside. Now here's James. 21 points in the game. And they double up James. Smith with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. To the paint, here's Parker. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Love outside. Feeds it to Smith. That's in there. Love with the assist. And it's 13 points for J.R. Smith.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed, focused, and now he's getting it going.
Ennis kicks to Monroe. Soft touch off the glass. Monroe's got 16.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 9. And he makes good on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
LeBron outside. To the inside. Here's Love, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Jabari Parker.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
The Bucks making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Now, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Now LeBron, 21 points in the game. Puts it up from 15. Love, no luck. The Bucks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Antetokounmpo passes to Ennis. And there's the pass to Plumlee. Dishes to Henson. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Ennis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Love, a good look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 3rd assist on the night. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Gotta find something, you're right. And here are some players that you want on the line as often as possible these days. For the past month, these are the leading free throw shooting 2 guards in the league. Number 1, Chris Middleton.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane.
Which he is, very aggressive. He'll explode from his usual spot on the perimeter toward the rack, looking for contact, seeking it out, trying to get himself to the foul line.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls, And the Bucks with some changes. Wands checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Ennis. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in there for J.R. Smith. Both good from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
That's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Dellavedova. The screen from Thompson. Shumpert in the corner. Plenty of space. A rebound by the Bucks. And here's Middleton. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Bayless. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's Dellavedova. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside jumper. Wide open look. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bayless dishes to Plumlee. It's stolen by Jefferson. James outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Middleton.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Now Bayless. 13 points in the game. Thompson comes with the double team. The dish to Henson. Middleton against Jefferson. Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Count that one. 23 points for LeBron.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here is Bayless. He feeds it to Plumlee. Middleton on the wing, defended by Jefferson. From 12 feet out. And Shumpert pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. He kicks to Dellavedova. The screen from Thompson. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. Inside, charity stripe shot. LeBron James again. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Plumlee with the screen. And Bayless kicks to Plumlee. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Bayless has got 3 assists in the game. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here is Bayless. He's covered by Irving. 1:21 left to play here in the third. The shot's good from Bayless. Bayless has got 15.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
James with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Stolen by Henson. Passes it to Plumlee. Here is Bayless. He's covered by Irving. No one covering. And it's 6 points for Chris Middleton.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Irving attacking. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his second personal. At the line for the Bucks, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for James. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here's Bayless. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Irving kicks to Thompson. It's Jefferson outside. Here's James. And another miss by Cleveland.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
With 1 on the clock. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket for Middleton. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 11. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Cavaliers leading by 11. On the court for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
You stink, Cleveland!
Ennis kicks to Monroe. Down low. Mozgov with the steal. Smith outside. For 3, Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here than the second half.
Shumpert against Antetokounmpo. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best 3-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, shoot.
Parker outside. High arcing shot.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profile, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Smith kicks to Shumpert. Smith left side. Back to Shumpert. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
At the line of the box, Kyrie Irving. Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Bucks trail by 16. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Parker's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Shumpert. Mozgov sets a screen for Shumpert. Smith left side. It's a pick by Love. The drive by Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 19 points.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Ennis kicks to Parker. They set the screen. Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Monroe's shot is good.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. At nasty spin just froze the defender.
Smith outside. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 12 points for Amon Shumpert.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Parker. No luck. Cavaliers go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Kicks it out to Love. And it's off from three-point range. The Bucks trail by 21. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Outside, Antetokounmpo puts it up from 12. And it's Parker again missing. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. On the wing, Shumpert. He dishes it to Mozgov. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Parker drives in, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up. Mozgov, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Channing Fries checked in for Mozgov.
And one thing about the NBA, there are a ton of siblings currently playing in the league. Some on the same team, some on opposing sides, but there must be over a half a dozen sets of siblings.
As you said, Greg, there are a ton of sibling pairs in the NBA. Even more, Clark, if you include the D-League.
Well, you start with the Plumlees, the Gasols, the Teagues, Zellers. For twins, you have the Lopez twins, Morris twins, the Zellers, Gasols, Teagues, Steph and Seth Curry. Count two with the D-League.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about it is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
Bucks trail by 21. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Parker outside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Good job here in the second half. They're doing a really solid job of pounding that ball inside, and they're being intentional about it. And that's the way you succeed, getting that ball inside.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. The feed to Parker. The 10-footer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 18 points for Jabari Parker. Outside Irving. Irving double team. The open shot. Shumpert gets to the corner and buries it. Shumpert's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. It's holding by Fry. Fry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving with it, now guarded by Ennis. Love in the post. Monroe on him. Love, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Wasted no time on that one. 15 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Irving with the ball. Pass to Shumpert. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Smith for 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Antetokounmpo against Shumpert. Antetokounmpo dishes to Parker. Feeds it to Monroe. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Jabari Parker. Damian Inglis is checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Vasquez in for Ennis. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for Shumpert. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Smith, and it's Williams in for Irving. Pocket 2, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Yeah, the NBA Development League now celebrating its 15th anniversary, and a lot of change over that time. None of the original 8 teams still playing in their original locations. Still, it's only growing. And I think we'll see it grow to 30 teams before long.
Williams with the ball, and it's Henson picking him up. Thompson, a screen on Henson. Down low. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
And stolen by Fry. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Henson pulls it down. Henson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Vasquez. Henson with the screen. Shot off the pick. Vasquez, that's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Williams kicks to Fry. The screen from Thompson. Out to the wing. Dellavedova, the pass to Thompson. Stolen by Henson. Fast break, Milwaukee. Vasquez running. Kept alive. It's deflected. Williams against Middleton. Here's the screen. And Williams, here we go. To the paint. Outside for Jefferson. The three-pointer, no good. Bucks shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. To the middle, off the pitch. Oh! It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Williams dishes to Fry. Here's the pass to Dellavedova. The screen from Thompson. Dellavedova kicks to Thompson. He was all alone on that one.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
And the Bucks, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Henson with the screen. Now Vasquez. Henson with the screen. Here is Vasquez. Launches it. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. Cleveland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dellavedova. The screen from Thompson. Dellavedova, the pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Fry. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Fry has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Now here's Vasquez. Dishes to Henson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
We've seen Henson playing a good game here. 8 rebounds, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
That free throw missing. One's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Cleveland also making a change. Shumpert's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Cleveland controlling the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for James. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Inglis kicks to Henson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Plumlee with the screen. Pass to Henson. Here's Inglis. The dish to Henson. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Jones checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Outside jumper. Jones dishes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The screen from Thompson. Out to Shumpert. Picked him clean. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Vasquez, guarded closer. It's stolen by Jones. Williams with the ball. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you are in the midst of yet another great season, posting tremendous individual numbers and the team with an outstanding record. Is this the type of season that you set out to achieve right from the get-go?
I just wanted to play well. This whole season, I got back to what I know I'm capable of doing. That's having fun with this game and, just believing in myself and my teammates. So I'm happy to be in a good place.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James. He really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help carry them forward from that point on.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.